Hey guys, looks like it's going to be a day to go out and work on the van. I've got a little opportunity this morning. So in the constant stream of Amazon purchases, today is I've got these two diodes, and that's for the solar installation when I eventually get the wires down into the van and I hook it up to the power pack. That's so I can connect both my DC to DC charger and the solar panels at the same time. And this is like a one-way valve to prevent power from my alternator from feeding up to the solar panels and ruining them. So that's that was delivered yesterday. And I've got the 60 amp fuse, main fuse, and I'm going to put that up by the battery to protect the lines running from the battery back to the DC to DC charging control unit. Anyways, that doesn't matter. That just goes in the inventory pile out in the back. So let's head out to the shop. I turned the heat on a couple of hours ago. Oh, she's toasty in here. Very nice. Okay, here's my inventory table. I'll put the diodes over here, and the fuse. What the heck is this now? Oh, that's just a connector. And here's my gland, the through the roof connector. That this is to connect my solar cables into the roof of the van. Okay, so it's got wire or rubber grommets in there, and it's like a compression fitting. The wires just come through there. So there's some debate, like if this is the front of the van, some people have this sitting there and the cables come off your solar panel and into this, very neat and tidy, and then other people do it this way. The thinking being that wind and rain blows over the smooth top versus blowing into where the nuts are. I really can't picture having this exposed to the wind and the rain from the front of the van, so I'm going to install it this way and have my cables loop around. So that's that story. But first I have to get up to the van and do a little bit of jigging. I have to get these square nuts in place so I can bolt my rails down, my solar panel rails. Yeah, it's wet up here. Okay, I have to just do a bit of measurement and fiddling around here, so catch you later.
Here, I don't know, just an arbitrary space.
And I have to mark them with a Sharpie, so. And we're done recording. Maybe when it's time to slide the solar panels up here.
And I'll probably need some help with that.
Anyways, I'm going to carry on. Okay, I've got the roof rails all ready for panel installation. So there's 4 of these 2-inch steel bolts on sliders, good strong sliders, and they're like 50. They're going to be, hi Bob. They're going to be like 54 inches apart. And let's go see. I don't think I can hoist the solar panels up by myself, but maybe I can. Maybe I can. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to see how things go. I have. Or maybe I can figure out a way. I think it's going to work. Bye, Ollie. So far, so good. Yep, that's good. Wow, okay. It worked. Well, couldn't be happier about that. I've got the panel on the roof already. I just have to turn it 90 degrees. Wow. Okay. This is working out well. Okay. Okay, I'm going to have some spacers to raise it up a little bit. And I think I will get my cable connections done before I mount the whole thing down. Well, maybe I don't need to. Positive, negative. No, I don't really need to. Oh, jammed in there.
They're moving freely.
Well, this is turning out to be a big success, and couldn't be happier to get this stage done today. And I think I might even get my roof gland, the wire gland where the wires pass into the van, I might even get that done today. But for now, let's take a little break, have a drink of coffee, and plan the next step. Okay, so I made a little boo-boo here. I started to take the cables at the back. I was going to connect them, and while I was jiggling with the Y connectors fastened to the panels, it came loose underneath. So I have to get under to reconnect the Ys, the splitters. But of course I had this snug down too tight, so I can't get under there. So I have to re-loosen the mounts. No big deal, but what I discovered was, while I was tightening the mount, this washer here deformed. It deformed, so this is not strong enough. So I'm going to get a thicker piece of steel to use as a washer here, and I'll do the same thing on the other side. It's not an issue at the back because I have those thick rubber, well, they're not grommets, or maybe they are grommets, but they're thick and heavy duty. They're not going to go anywhere. So that's what I'm doing now, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I get those wires connected no problem at all, and I can think about maybe doing the gland this afternoon as well. If I can't do it this afternoon, it's 12:30, recess here until 2 o'clock. If I feel like I can't get it done, and I don't think I will, then I'm gonna close this all up, and I'll have to wait till like Monday or Tuesday to get to it, because I'm on my own for 3 days, and so I have Monday off. Tuesday I'm going to be busy. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday I wouldn't be able to do it for the rest of the week, but maybe on Monday, or if the weather agrees, I can get somebody in to help me with Heather this weekend, and I can get it done, or it just has to wait. No big deal. We'll see. Anyways, I better get at it. Okay, that's all done. This puppy is mounted as solid as can be. As solid as can be. And I've got my cables connected under the panel. I've got the gland over there ready to go. So I've got an hour and 15 minutes here. And I wonder if I can do that in an hour and 15 minutes. I should hustle, I guess, and hustle and try to get it done. So to that end, well, I'll move the ladder back there, but I have some supplies here. I have self-leveling sealant, also known as Dicor. This is just a different brand. So that is designed for RV roofs and skylights and stuff, and have some butyl tape to seal around the edge of my gland up there. And so I have to drill a hole. I have to cut a hole in the roof. I think I'll drill around. Oh, I don't have a rubber grommet. I don't have a grommet, and my step drill is too small. Okay, well, I could cut it. I guess I could cut it with a jigsaw, and I could put some Gorilla Tape around the edge instead of a grommet. I suppose that might work. Or I could just pack it up. And yeah, I think I'm just going to pack it up rather than try to rush this in an hour. Because if something were to go wrong, I'd be stuck, and we have some bad weather coming. So that's it for today's project. I'm going to button it up and be satisfied with what I did. And we'll get back to it when the opportunity arises. Bye.